Hello, YouTube. It's me, John Avenger, once again, and welcome back to Movies That Start with a Consonant month. And we got a real treat for you. I know it's early, but Christmas is just around the corner. It's about a month and change away. And this movie does count because it has the letter R, so I haven't done that one yet. And that is the holiday classic Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the Rankin and Bass version that I watched so many times as a kid. Now, this movie is absolutely amazing. It's not a full feature. It's like about an hour long, and it's really, really well done. Like this is a classic, a holiday classic that everybody should watch. And not only is it fun and colorful, and really cute characters, but it also has great musical numbers. Bro Lives, he sings and narrates the movie, and just epic songs. Like Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? And then you have that kick-ass music. Yeah, I love that song since I was a kid. And this movie is fantastic. Like, the voice acting is top-notch stuff for the 60s or whenever this came out. And even the animation is like puppets, and the mouth movements are not that accurate. That's kind of a flaw. It still looks better than bad CGI any day. And the songs, I love the songs. Jingle Jingle Jingle, Have a Holly Jolly Christmas, We're a Couple of Misfits. I love that song. Well, yeah, in this version they changed it from the original televised version that I saw as a kid. It was Fame and Fortune, which they put back into the Broadway show, which I saw last year. Loved it. It was fantastic. It was nostalgia. That's how you do nostalgia right, Disney and Lucasfilm. Just to take a stab at them because they deserve all the hate they get. Now, the story is basically Rudolph is a baby reindeer with his parents, and they realize that he's different. He has a red nose. It's a film about prejudice, about how people judge you on just your appearance. I wish people were not that petty. I wish they would give them, a chance. That's all humans are in this world. But the father tries to hide his nose with a black little dot, and then he meets up with the other reindeers in the reindeer games, and the coach is there, and he meets Clarice, and she says, "I'm cute," and he starts flying, and they're like, "Holy shit, he could jump high." Well, they don't say that because it's a kids movie, and he's like, she said, "I'm cute," and when he's like playing with the other reindeer with blonde hair for some reason, his nose comes off, and they're like, "Oh my god, get away from me!" And they like, of course, judgmental people. I got that. I sympathize with Rudolph in this whole freaking movie because that was me growing up when I was a kid. I got bullied a lot. There were people that knew I was different, and I was the chubby kid in school, and I get the picture. I related to this character, and he's a reindeer for crying out loud, like the one in Frozen. But as the characters are colorful, you got this Hermie who knows Screen Junkies. He's not gay. If you said that in the honest trailers, he's not gay. He's just a very cute elf that has a voice like this. Why am I such a misfit? He has a great voice. I love his voice. And, him and Rudolph have a lot of good chemistry on screen. It's a colorful movie. There's a lot of colors. Silver and Gold. That's a great song that Bro Live sings. He's the snowman in the movie, which they don't show it here on the cover. But he's the snowman with the little mustache that sings. And I love his voice. I miss him. He was a great treasure to entertainment. And as the film goes on, Rudolph grows up and he grows antlers, kind of like Bambi, but this is not a tragic. And he realizes, that his family's been looking for him for months, and he disappeared because he goes to the island of Misfits Toys with Hermie, and with Yukon Cornelius. He's a character with a beard that has a pickaxe that he's searching for silver and gold, and he licks it for some reason, which is weird, but it's a character trait, which I'm not gonna crap on. You have the abominable snow monster, the Bumble, who looks like a Wampa from Star Wars from Empire Strikes Back. And this was before Star Wars, so just to let you know, it's not a ripoff. And I guess Lucas saw this, and he was like, "Oh, cool! I can make my own snow monster that's a little smaller." And he basically has big eyes, and he has big claws, and he has sharp teeth. And later on, Rudolph meets his family in the cave, and Clarice, because he's in love with her, of course, because male and a female, it just makes sense. And the Bumble's trying to break her neck, and he tries to fight the Bumble, and the Bumble knocks him out. So there's some dark moments in this movie, even though it's a kids, it's meant for kids. It's got some adult themes in it. And when Bambi, what am I saying? Rudolph, when he wakes up, because they're both deer. When he wakes up from getting knocked out by the Bumble, uh, Hermie and Yukon Cornelius have to figure a plan to get him out of the cave so they can drop a rock on his head. I know this movie by heart because I watched it so many Christmases ago, and it's a classic story of a childhood, to grow, having a hard childhood and growing up and getting accepted by your peers. I got that because when I first came here on YouTube, I was not respected, and I had like 3 subscribers. Now I have over 375. Thank you guys that have been subscribing to my channel. I give you good content because I want to review good movies, good holiday films, since the holidays are nearly upon us. And later on, uh, Rudolph and his friends go back to Santa's workshop, and Santa's like, "Oh, I'm wrong. I should put you on my team so that you could guide me through the snow because it's a blizzard and I can't see anything, so I need some light." So he's like, "Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you light my sleigh tonight?" And then and then they go to the island of Misfit Toys to meet there's a Jack in the Box named Charlie. You have the spotted elephant. You have that cute little doll who's adorable. I don't know why she's a misfit. She's adorable. You have a train with square wheels. You have a gun that shoots jelly, a water pistol that shoots jelly. You have a bird that doesn't fly, that swims, a penguin, basically. You have a cowboy that rides an ostrich. I remember these things. They're implanted in my brain. That's how memorable this is. And yeah, like I said, it's a very colorful movie. The elves are really cute. The girl elves that wear pink, and the boy elves that wear blue. And whatchamacallit, I like Hermie that he doesn't want to be an elf. He wants to be a dentist, so it's something different. The ending is really, really sweet. Like when the doll, my mother loves that doll, so that's a big part of why I enjoy the movie. And she has a very cute voice, and when she's crying, I'm like, you feel sorry for her. I want to feel when I'm watching something, even if it's for children, because I saw this when I was a kid, and as an adult, I understand it more. The song with Clarice and Rudolph, "There's Always Tomorrow," it's a beautifully rendition song. It's well done. It's like really well sung, and it makes you feel. It's kind of an uplifting song, and I get the prejudice. I get the themes in the movie. It's not beaten over your head. It's subtle. It's got a really well pace because it's not too long, and the story is told. I want a good story. Hollywood that is not asking for much, because this year a lot of films failed because you didn't have a good story or characters that we can remember and latch on to. Winkety wink wink for December. But anyway, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the Rankin and Bass version, is a classic. I barely have any problems except for some of the voice, the lip movement, but it's from the 60s. I'm not expecting miracles. It's not Pixar. This was years before, but it's well done. It's well directed. It's well written. The characters are memorable. The songs are great. The music is phenomenal. The colors and the production, it looks fantastic even for back in its day, and it's a great classic Christmas movie. And I would recommend it to you guys that have never seen this. Yeah, don't laugh at me. It's part of my childhood. It's a great film, and there's a reason that people talk about it to this day because it is what it is. And I love the Broadway show that came out last year. I thought it captured the spirit of this gem, and the characters were freaking memorable and just like in the cartoon. And it's held up. Like this movie holds up to a T for the most part. Some of the technical stuff, yes, but it's the animation and everything just works, and that's why I enjoy Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the Rankin and Bass version from the 60s. It's just a classic. But anyway, guys, not to bore you anymore with any more talking, because I had enough talking for tonight. Thanks for watching. Take care. And if I don't see you again, have a happy Thanksgiving on Thursday. Black Friday, make sure you're safe when you're shopping, because there's a lot of crazies out there. I know, because I've been going shopping on Black Friday for over 10 years now. And get some good deals, eat a lot, take care, see some good movies, and keep the holiday spirit alive. See you in the next video.